Welcome to the Project Action Podcast. I'm Zach Klein.
And I'm Daniel Miller.
Our podcast is dedicated to covering news stories that we feel go unnoticed in the mainstream media.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Project Action Podcast. I'm Daniel, and I'm here with my friend and co-host Zach. He's one of the smartest minds when it comes to cryptocurrency. Today, we're diving deep into how Trump's re-election has sent Bitcoin soaring past $100,000, pushed XRP to all-time highs, and reshaped the crypto landscape. Zach, are you ready to break it all down?
Absolutely, Daniel. This is such a fascinating time for crypto. And Trump's policies are really playing a major role. Let's get into it.
Alright, let's start with the debates earlier this year. Trump made some big promises about crypto, which definitely stood out to the public. Do you think his performance set the stage for what happened in the markets after his win?
It definitely did. Trump came out firing, framing cryptocurrency as the key to keeping the U.S. ahead in global finance. He criticized his opponents for being too cautious and laid out a vision of crypto to be a strategic tool for the U.S. economy. He even floated the idea of making Bitcoin a national strategic asset. When he got people talking, investors and enthusiasts were very excited. Even before the election, they were also excited, but this win just really amplified that energy.
Yeah, I think I remember him mentioning that the US was falling behind in the crypto race. What did he mean by that?
I'll dive into that in a second, but first let's do a quick overview of what cryptocurrency is. Cryptocurrency is digital money that only exists online. Instead of being controlled by banks or governments, it uses secure technology called a blockchain to keep track of who owns what. To think of the blockchain as like a giant unchangeable spreadsheet that everyone can see so no one can cheat. Popular cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum that are used to buy things, invest, and spend money, but their value goes up and down a lot, kind of like stocks. But unlike cash, cryptocurrencies aren't physical coins or bills. They're just kind of data stored digitally in a wallet, like MetaMask or Coinbase. Ooh, good, now that I got that out of the way. He was referring to countries like China, which have made massive advancements in digital currency infrastructure. China's central bank's digital currency has been rolled out across several regions. Trump argued that if the U.S. doesn't embrace crypto innovation, it risks losing its edge in the global economic competition. He called for supporting private sector crypto projects like Bitcoin and XRP as a way to counteract that.
So when Trump won, the market response was immediate. Was it about promises or was there more to it?
I think it was both. Honestly, Trump's victory speech reinforced his campaign promises. He mentioned fast-tracking Bitcoin's ETF, reducing taxes on crypto trading, and pushing for clearer regulations. Investors saw this as just like a huge green light to dive in. Within hours, Bitcoin's price surged past $90,000, and by week's end, it hit $100K. XRP's price skyrocketed too, largely because of the speculation that Trump's administration would finally resolve the SEC lawsuit against Ripple.
That lawsuit has been dragging on forever. How did Trump's win affect it so directly?
Trump's team quickly signaled their intent to settle the case, focusing on Ripple's potential to modernize cross-border payments. This aligned with Trump's broader narrative of leveraging private crypto innovations to strengthen the U.S. economy. For XRP, this was a game changer. It wasn't just about optimism. There was real expectation of regulatory clarity under Trump. This was also exacerbated by Ripple's new project, RLUSD, which for those who don't know is just a stable coin, which means it follows the U.S. dollar.
Some people criticized Trump's crypto stance during the debates, calling it reckless. How did he address that?
He reframed it as a strength. Trump argued that embracing crypto is about staying ahead of the curve and ensuring the U.S. leadership in financial innovation. He portrayed his opponents as being stuck in the past, and that resonated with both the young voters and the institutional investors. He managed to make crypto seem not just innovative, but like patriotic.
So do you think that the market reaction was mostly just hype, or is there something to sustain about the momentum?
I think there's an element of hype, but I think there's more to it. Trump's policies like simplifying tax codes for the crypto, fast-tracking the Bitcoin's ETF, and appointing crypto-friendly regulators could provide a solid foundation for long-term growth. I was also a member of the last crypto bull market, and I feel like just overall curiosity about crypto and people seeing 10x, 20x gains overnight just makes people so invested in crypto and want to buy more, which drives the price through the roof. That said, crypto is inherently volatile, so we'll have to see how these policies play out.
Speaking of timing, how does the Bitcoin halving earlier this year lift fit into all this?
The halving was huge. It cut the rate at which new Bitcoin was mined. For those who don't know, Bitcoin is mined on a digital blockchain, which means it requires intense computing power to solve puzzles online. Every couple years, there's a halving, which means the reward that miners get when they fully farm a Bitcoin is cut in half. Historically, halving events have led to price surges as demand paces out supply. This year, the halving already had set the stage for a rally, and Trump's win acted as a catalyst that pushed prices through the roof.
So it's like all these factors, halving, Trump's policies, global competition, like they just came together so perfectly?
Exactly. The halving just tightened supply, Trump's victory boosted the demand, and institutional investors jumped on board, further legitimizing the space. It was the perfect storm for crypto.
Okay, so for someone like me who's still learning, what's the biggest takeaway about Trump's impact on the crypto and the crypto market?
I think the main takeaway is that leadership really matters. Trump's policies and rhetoric have fundamentally changed the way people have viewed crypto. It's no longer just a speculative asset, it's becoming a part of the global economic strategy. If you're currently following crypto, you need to pay attention to the political landscape as there are many technological developments. Alright, but let's look ahead for the future here. After the price surge in Bitcoin and Ethereum, we're now heading into something called altcoin season, which means the lower cap coins will be surging in price, and that's where people see the most gains. Personally, I have most of my money invested in Polkadot, XRP, Filecoin, and Solana. I'm very bullish on Solana. I feel that in the next coming months and weeks, we're going to see a huge price, seeing the top of this bullish market. I think the price is going to tip probably around somewhere in January, because that's when historically the time frame has just tipped in crypto bullish markets. But crypto is incredibly volatile, and you should always do your own research before listening to anyone.
That's really insightful, Zach. Thanks for breaking it all down today for us.
Always happy to, Daniel. It's a really exciting time for crypto. I'm glad we could share this with everyone.
For everyone listening, stay informed, stay hopeful, and we'll see you next time.